This is section 5 from book 1 of Caesar's de Bello Gallico, and Orgetorix is now dead, but the Helvetians decide to go ahead and march. So after his death, nihil omnis, nevertheless, the Helvetians conantur, they attempt to do what they had decided to do, what they had already decided to do, to leave their borders. So again, this purpose clause acts in apposition essentially to id. So they tried to do what the thing which they had decided to do, namely to leave their borders. And ubi yam here together can mean as soon as. So as soon as they thought that se paratos esse. So as soon as they thought that they had been prepared for this affair, for this situation, all their towns, numbering about 12, all their villages, numbering about 400 quadrigentos, and the rest of their private buildings they burn. So they burn all their towns, all their villages, and all their private buildings. All their grain, except that which they were going to carry with them, they burn. So that, and space sublata, here's the ablative absolute, with the hope of returning home removed, paratiores essent, they would be more prepared for subiunda, for enduring or encountering or going about all the dangers. Molita kibaria essentially means flower. So flower for 3 months, literally flower of 3 months. Sibi quemque domo e fere ubent. So they order that flower of 3 months. Each person, they order each person to bring out of their home flower of 3 months for himself. They persuade the Rauraki, remember persuadio takes the dative, the Tulingi, and and the Latobrigi, their neighbors, to, having used, usi here from utor, the verb that means use, having used the same plan, so remember utor takes the ablative, they persuade them to set out with them, and then una here together with them, with their own towns and villages burned. And let's go down here. Here's the main verb. So they receive to themselves the boy who had lived across the Rhine and had crossed into the Norican land and had attacked and were attacking the town of Nerea. So having been received, the boy, they, and here atskiskund really means receive again, they receive them to themselves as allies. So they persuade these tribes to essentially do the same thing, and then they strike an alliance with the boy as well.